you've got to have a very simple mindset. You know, you can't be social, you can't be out doing a lot of other activities. So you put on the blinders and you have tunnel vision on what that ultimate goal is. I was always on track with everything. I mean, everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang the phone. The phones were off. Don't bother me with negative shit. And I just went at it. Like, that's all I cared about. Like, that was what my life was like. It was like go full fucking throttle every day. That discipline was there. I always tell everyone it wasn't about the body, it was about the mind at first. But I trained my ass off. But I'm a creep.
Alright guys, it is Tuesday and this is typically not what we would be doing because we switched up the routine to do back on Tuesdays. But today, for some reason, on the way here, my lower back was feeling super fatigued and I just really feel like benching today. So instead of hitting back like normal, we're just going to go straight into bench. This is a reminder to listen to your body. I definitely don't think I would have had a good back session today, but I know I'm going to have a good chest session. Let's get into some warm-ups. Let's throw 2 plates on. $275. Last warm-up. See guys, I could have just followed my program, hit back today and bench tomorrow. But if there's one thing I've learned out of 4 years of lifting, it's that you listen to your fucking body. And my body was telling me to hit chest today and my lower back felt like shit. So we got 3 plates on the bar and we're going for 3 reps. If I get this is going to be a PR for me for this weight. My all-time PR for 3 plates is 5 reps, but at this weight, after cutting and everything, 3 would be a PR for right now. So we'll get really fucking hype if we hit this. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. I am so hyped, bro. Oh my god, there's not a better feeling in the world than knowing you're getting stronger. Oh, that last one was a grinder. I'm not really gonna count that last one. Technically my butt came off, but we still got 3. So next week that should move like an RPE 8 or 9. That was definitely like an RPE 9 or 10 right there. So now we just gotta make it faster. We're going for a second set. We're supposed to do 2 sets of 3. Technically, I'm supposed to be dropping it down right now, but I feel like I could definitely make it faster. So I want to go for it again. That last rep was really fucking slow. I really want to just get 3 like solid ass reps. So we're gonna try and fucking throw this shit up, make it move quicker than the last set. Oh, all right, let's do it. I fucking knew it. Second set moved faster than the first set. Don't ask me how. We're gonna do an overload now. Alright, if you haven't seen me do these before, I basically just throw a weight that's like above my max on the bar and I static hold it for like 15 seconds. So that's what we're gonna do with 405 here. Because that's our goal, 405. So we gotta get comfortable with this weight. All right, everyone. Movement number 2. We got an incline Smith machine. I am really trying to progress on this movement because I really want to improve my upper chest during this gaining phase. Last time we did 2 plates aside for like 7 reps. So this time we're gonna try to get more. Maybe get up to like 8 or 9. I don't remember the exact incline level I was using, which is kind of throwing me off, but either way, we should get like 7, 8 reps. All right. Oof. Come on. Make this shit light. Make it light. Come on. One more. Oh, God damn. All right, I think I put it 1 extra incline. It's more like overhead press. All right. We dropped it down a little bit here. The incline on the bench, not the weight. So hopefully now we will get like 7 to 8 reps. Oh shit. All right, let's do some shoulders. Time for some shoulders. We got a wrist strap on. We're gonna do some cable lateral raises. Now for me personally, when I put the cable next to my waist instead of on the ground, I feel a lot more in my side delt. So I got about waist level here. And all I'm gonna do after I change the weight is focus on pushing my wrist to the wall to the left of me. You don't want to hit front delt, don't want to hit rear delt. Keep your chest up, push that wrist. Just taking the wrist out of it really helps a lot. I feel like if you're not using a wrist strap, you're not actually able to reach complete failure. Because I feel like I could definitely do more when I put the wrist strap on. Meaning, when I don't have it on, I'm not getting as much progressive overload as I should be. All right, straight into the other side, same concept. Pushing the wrist out. I like to hold on to the rack sometimes and actually lean sideways. Focuses on that side out even more. There's a couple lessons I could give about shoulder training. I'd say high volume, high reps. That's where I see the most growth for my shoulders. I'm going for like 12 to 15 reps on these. Same with rear delts. And personally, I never train front delts. I get more than enough stimulation from bench and other pressing movements in my front delt. All right, we're gonna do one more set here and then get into some chest flies. All right, so a little bit of a change of plans here. My best friend, Daniel, just called me and he got me fucking box seat tickets to Billie Eilish. So Alexa is gonna shit her pants. So I gotta hurry up and finish this workout so we can make it to the concert tonight. Anyways, we're gonna finish this workout. So we got 2 sets of chest flies here and then we're out of here. Oh, wait for it. Damn, this is heavy. Fuck it. Okay. I guess there's my one heavy set. Fuck. I gotta do one lighter one now. That shit was heavy. Last set. Let's fucking do it. Alright. Oh, goddamn. Quick posing, real quick. Oh. Damn. Damn. Yo, am I tripping or is this like the craziest pump I've fucking ever had. God damn. All that barbecue this weekend really fucking filled me out. Damn. All right, guys, this week is all over the place. This is definitely something new that you guys have not seen before. This is my home gym. I rarely train in here just because I don't really have heavy enough weights, but for back day, it's kind of the one day that I actually have weights that are heavy enough because I just load this lat pull down, do some weighted pull-ups and bicep curls for arms. And the reason we're training at the home gym today is because I had a super late day at work today, and honestly, I was just feeling super exhausted and fatigued, so I just wanted to come in here, get a nice back pump, and get a little bit of hypertrophy in, but nothing too crazy. So we just stuck at home, did some lat pull downs there as you saw, and then we got into some bicep curls. And as you can see here, we got a pretty nasty pump. I don't know what it is about the home gym, but every time I train here, I feel like I get an insane pump, like just a disgusting pump, like way more than I would at my public gym. And I don't know if it's just in my head or what, but like, look at this. I'm looking hella juiced right now. Not to mention this half natty lighting that's in my garage somehow. It's just super solid down lighting. But anyways, after some bicep curls, we got into some pull-ups. I just threw on the straps here and made sure I literally went to complete failure on these. Damn, my lower back is looking crazy. That's all those deadlifts. See, if you guys ever question the viability of deadlifts for back hypertrophy, just watch this video and you'll be like, okay, yeah, deadlifts definitely grow your back. So yeah, like I was saying, this week is a little jumbled up. We should be getting into deadlifts here, but instead we have upper day. Basically my deadlift day got fucked because I got super sick and I was not able to make it to the gym for deadlifts this week, unfortunately. So instead we just went for a 365 PR on bench, which actually went up pretty decent. As you saw there, we had straps on and everything, so it doesn't really count, but came off a tiny bit. But we got 365 at 180 body weight, so I'm really happy with that. And after that, we decided to just go for 3 plates AMRAP and see how many we could get. Obviously, that fourth one was not going up. I don't know why I even tried. But we got into some incline dumbbells here with the hundreds. I haven't thrown these up in a while. I really neglect this movement. I feel like it's definitely one I should work on more when it comes to progressive overload for the upper chest. I got the hundreds here up for like 6 or 7 reps. I really want to get that up to at least 10. Like, I should definitely be able to do the hundreds for 10 reps. But yeah, like I was saying, I skipped deadlifts on Thursday, and this is Friday. We went straight into upper day instead of going to arms because the week was already fucked up. So we just decided to go for a bench PR. I don't know what the hell got into me this week, but we still got the work in, you know, like, as you see here, we're doing some lateral raises, going to failure on all of our sets, making sure we're getting hypertrophy. Unfortunately, yeah, we had to skip out on deadlifts, which really sucked because that is one movement I really want to work on and focus on. But I was literally super fucking sick, so there was just no way I was making it to the gym that day. And anyways, this is the next day. We got in and got to work, got some dips here at the end of the workout, and got a crazy pump. This natural lighting was hitting too. Look at that. Damn, my shoulders look fucking insane. Yeah, so super solid workout, super weird week we had here, but anyways, we got the work done, except for the deadlifts, obviously, because we were sick as fuck. But honestly, my lower back was still feeling fatigued from those 675 attempts, so it was pretty good to get an extra rest day anyways. Do not worry, next week we will be back on program, but for now we just have the weekend vlog and our arm day, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Up to the weekend, everybody. Bit of a lazy one. This Saturday we kind of just woke up super late, got some breakfast in, and then went and hit arms. So as you saw there, we started out with some close grip bench press, did some curls, did some tricep extensions, a little here, a little there. Solid lift overall, got a good pump in, as you will see here in a second. After the gym, I decided to give Jessie here a bath. Really only ever drive this thing on weekends. The rest of the time it just sits under a cover and collects dust. So since it's me and Alexa's date night tonight, I wanted to clean her up so we could take it out for dinner. For dinner, we went to this new place in Orlando called June. It's supposed to be like gluten-free, organic, seed oil-free, and all that good shit. The best things, in my opinion, were definitely the cornbread and the corn and crab. Pretty mid food, honestly. I'm just happy I got to drink a Mexican Coke. If you know, you know the glass bottle Cokes hit way harder. For Recovery Sunday this weekend, me and Alexa decided to do some yoga outside in our backyard. When it comes to powerlifting, bodybuilding, yoga is probably one of the best things you can do for your optimization of your routine because it just loosens up the joints, gets rid of all the lactic acid, and really makes you perform better during the week. After yoga, me, Alexa, my brother, and my mom all went to Pop Stroke. It's basically the putt-putt version of Topgolf. Just wanted to get a little family time in for Sunday, you know, rest and recovery Sunday, family day. It's also God's day. We're also fasting on Sundays until dinner, so I'll show you guys that in a second. Distance myself from you. You don't even know what you like and you don't like. Oh, guess you never even wanted to know this. And I distance myself. Like I was saying, on Sundays we fast until dinner time just to let our gut reset a little bit since we're bulking right now and constantly eating so much food. So as you'll see here, we got a fat plate of wings just to make sure we're still hitting our protein even though we fasted. After golf, we did our weekly grocery run and got some steaks to finish off our protein for the day. What is up, guys? It is the end of week 8 and I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little recap here. We haven't talked in a while. Let's start off with our weight. Right now we are sitting at 179 pounds. So we are 1 pound ahead of schedule, which is not too shabby at all. I'm completely fine with that. We have not put on a lot of fat. The bulk is going well. Strength is going up tremendously. We're only at 179 pounds and we hit a 365 pound bench. Last time we did a 365 pound bench, we were The goal stays the same. Bulk to 200 pounds, lean, stay at least under like 13-14% body fat. And the training split has been a little bit all over the place the last 2 weeks. Basically, I've just been trying to perfect my power building program because I want to do all my powerlifting movements, but also make sure I'm not fatiguing myself too much for the bodybuilding. So next week, the split's going to be a little bit different again. We want to really improve on bench, and there's one thing I've learned about improving bench is that I need to have a completely separate day just for dips. Instead of doing 2 bench days, I'm doing 1 bench day and 1 day starting with dips. So that being said, the routine is as follows. Monday, legs, quad focused. Tuesday, push, just chest and shoulders. Wednesday, pull, back and rear delts. Thursday, arms, biceps and triceps. Friday, legs, hamstring focused with deadlifts. Saturday is upper. So that's how the split's looking. And between walking my dogs and doing cardio, I usually get in at least about 30 to 45 minutes per day. Diet-wise, this week we're sitting around 3,300 calories, and that translates to 200 grams of protein, 500 grams of carbs, and about 70 grams of fat. I'll throw the exact macros and meals from MyFitnessPal up on the screen right here, right now. So yeah, during the week, you know, we eat fully whole foods only, super clean, everything completely tracked and dialed and locked in. And then weekends, I'm not afraid to eat big because I'm trying to get big. So we do have our cheat meals, and that's where we're getting our calorie surplus from mainly. Another thing, water intake. I'm getting about 2 gallons in each day. All of that water that I'm drinking, I'm putting electrolyte powder and BCAAs in as well. Another thing I've been dialing in recently is my sleep, which is why I'm wearing these blue light blocker glasses so that I'm really getting good sleep and making sure I'm getting deep sleep. Minimum 9 hours a day. Shutting down and like getting ready for bed at 10 o'clock, falling asleep by 11, waking up at 8:30. So we're getting a minimum of 9 hours there, making sure we're getting that 9-hour block. Also really trying to keep the stress low with our supplements obviously, but also like cortisol blocker supplements. I'm meditating more, I'm stretching more, I'm doing everything I can outside of the gym to make sure my stress is down and my muscle growth is up. You guys see mostly, you know, what I'm doing in the gym, but what really translates into a fucking amazing physique is the stuff that you do outside of the gym. So yeah, just wanted to do a quick recap. That's where I'm at right now. The weight's climbing, the strength is definitely climbing, recovery and diet is dialed. If you've been following since week 1, I appreciate you so much, and if not, be sure to subscribe and like. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. We're staying natty and we're staying dialed in on this road to 200 pounds. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to subscribe and look out for the next one. I will see you guys next week. Peace.